Well, we all know that global warming is creating a big challenge for humanity, and we have to try to stop the global warming, where greenhouse gases is the main source of that, or main human source of that. And hydropower can contribute while it's renewable energy and is not by fact releasing any greenhouse gases, but there has been a debate around reservoirs, which might trap some carbon and eventually release more greenhouse gases than it's trapping. And this is something we have to find out more about. Most of the time, I believe that hydropower is just displacing emissions that would have happened anyway. But in some cases, we might turn, for instance, CO2 into methane, which is much more severe in greenhouse gas, as it has a stronger global warming potential. And this is something that we might also could mitigate with a better operation and better construction of hydropower. And we have seen a couple of cases where we think actually a hydro reservoir is a greenhouse gas sink, and if we can elaborate more on that and find out the best way of building hydropower, then it could really be a contribution to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by introducing renewables and not creating more emissions of the reservoir. It's been a focus on developing a modeling tool that could show us on a simple way, kind of a screening, to see if we can actually predict whether a proposed reservoir or an existing reservoir is going to emit greenhouse gases or perhaps even be a sink or perhaps neutral. I think we'll get a little bit better data on this. At least we get a better understanding when looking at different components, the upstream catchment, what are they contributing to loading to the reservoir, what is happening in the reservoir, and how does it affect the downstream river. We might see where are the emissions, are they displaced or are they just a cause of the reservoir? Are there any places where we are capturing CO2 from the atmosphere? And how could we eventually mitigate some negative impacts? We'll probably see where to put the focus. Mainly I hope to learn a lot of things from all the other participants coming there. There will be some good discussions. We'll bring up new items as well as discuss those we have been discussing for a long time. I also hope that I can contribute with some knowledge on the greenhouse gas issue. We will hopefully have a first version of this screening tool to show there and to show how it can be used, and perhaps also show some good results that points out where we have good hydropower projects and how to make them good.